right, it's time for what would normally be Laney J going inside the industry and rubbing elbows with the stars, but we've got a local star that she's currently rubbing elbows with here in studio.
That's right. That's right. All right. Good morning, Tennyson. How are you? Is that how you say it?
Yes, it is.
Okay. All right. I was like, I'll be wrong about that. He's gonna get me here. I'm gonna get in trouble.
I love it.
Tell us what you're doing here this morning.
So I'm here this morning to talk about my journey with FCCLA and talk about what the Ultimate Leadership Fund is.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh, okay.
Ultimate Leadership Fund.
Yeah.
So the Ultimate Leadership Fund, the main consensus of it is it gives back to members of FCCLA. One way it does is by chapter and individual grants. And actually, as a national officer, one of the 10, we get to judge those and decide how they're dispersed. And they go back for community service projects and competitive event projects to where you can go out into your community.
Well, let's back up just a second. For those that may not be super familiar with the FCCLA, tell them a little bit about the program and the organization and what you guys do.
Okay, so FCCLA is a career technical student organization, and its central focus is family, which we are preparing people for careers that support the family. I've been a part of FCCLA for 6 years now, thanks to my 2 incredible advisors I've had over time, Miss Jessica Nally, who works at RJMS now, and Miss Lori Offord, who supported me all throughout my journey.
And where do you go to school at?
Wright City High School.
Okay.
All right.
So how you've been in the FCCLA for 6 years? You said you're a national officer?
Yes.
What do you got to do to get on that level?
So I have served 3 terms as a district officer, which is just a part of our county area. And then this past summer, I ran for national office in the happiest place on earth, Orlando.
Nice.
Were you the happiest person on earth?
Sure. Sure.
So tell me about your fundraiser.
So my fundraiser is to give back to our members. And that's one thing that I can proudly talk about is I was a member at one point, and something I've talked about of when I was running, I said, the whole point of this is to make that 7th grade me excited, because that was my dream I talked about, was wanting to be a national officer.
Nice.
And that's something I've always wanted to do. And I finally did it. And it's still shocking that I'm here half the time. And I'll be like, wait, you're a national officer. You've got to remember that some days. But it's one of those things that I want to help give back and make sure that my impact is remembered.
Okay. That's very good. You want to leave your
Absolutely.
mark.
I love that.
Yes, I want to go down in the history books for something.
Hey, it sounds to me like you're headed in the right direction.
This is a great cause to do so.
Yeah, absolutely. So what is your fundraiser?
So the fundraiser is completely online. You can Venmo National FCCLA. You can go to fcclainc.org/donate to make your contribution. Anything helps. I don't even care if it's $1. Anything will help, because we're helping back, give to these members and these communities that need it. And that's the big part that I love about this organization is they give back.
Okay.
And one big thing that we do with our Ultimate Leadership Fund is the National Leadership Conference Scholarship. And it's for people who typically wouldn't get the opportunity to go to nationals. Past year, there was 17 that got to go.
Wow.
And there was 2 kids from Oklahoma that got to go. And it was incredible getting to see them go. One girl that went from Oklahoma, she actually placed 3rd nationally in her competitive event.
That's cool.
Dang.
That's right. We got the good ones here in Oklahoma for
Mm-hmm.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you go with him to do that?
I was there running.
Oh, okay.
So I got to give a speech in front of 10,000 people this summer.
Oh, how fun was that?
Was that a little nerve-wracking?
Just a smidge. Hey, but one thing I can say about that is the lights are so blinding, and I already can't see as it is. So, like, I just got on the stage and just, like, went around and talked. Oh, I see FCCLA on here.
Yes, that's right. The Family, Career,
Yes.
and Community Leaders of America. Yep.
They say go Tennyson.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's right. So what you're doing is you're just raising money, and it's for, like, I don't know how to say it. You are raising the money, and this helps you on the national level, right?
Yes, it does.
I mean, but it helps you get somewhere. But and of course that goes back to, like you said, the communities and the students who need it. So that's a good thing.
Absolutely.
So anybody who donates, is that tied to you? So then
Yes,
they know
it
that,
is.
okay, all right.
So, like, if you go to fcclainc.org org/donate, and you do it, you have to enter your information out. So, like, for instance, if you went on there and put Laney J, and you would select the national officer, you'd click Tennyson over on Spears.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Okay. So you have the option to click you so they know that we're doing this because of you.
Yes, they do. They do have the option to get on there and say it's because of the National Vice President of Competitive Events.
That's
Listen,
cool.
National Vice President, competitive events.
I love it.
I don't blame you. So is there any type of reward for you for doing this, or?
So there is one thing. Currently, we are doing a challenge. So in November, we get to go, the national officers get to go to Capital Leadership, and we get to advocate for FCCLA
Okay.
in Washington, D.C., and we are getting to the top 4 currently of October 31st. We'll get to lay the wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier.
That's right.
That's
right.
awesome.
Yes.
Wow.
Big history buff
Man.
here, and I'm like ready to go.
I'm sure that's very exciting.
It is
Absolutely.
extremely.
That'd be awesome. So you have to be in the top 4 to do that?
And I'm currently in 3rd or 4th.
Okay, well,
Wow.
good. We need to make sure that you stay in that top 4.
Yes.
So along those lines, I just had a question. Outside of the state or country, can they still donate to
They
that?
sure can.
Okay.
Anyone can donate. Doesn't matter where you are.
Ben, you heard it, and be the first Australian donor.
Hey, we will gladly take it, and we appreciate you, Ben.
Absolutely. I love that.
So give me that website one more time.
FCCLA Inc.
INK or INC?
INC.
Okay.
.org/donate.
Y'all leave me alone.
Like incorporated, not the octopus kind.
/donate.
Yes.
All right.
And then
Ben said he will donate, actually.
also you can go to Venmo and do National FCCLA, and it goes directly towards our national organization.
But that won't go for you?
Yes, it will.
Oh, it will.
Just put in your caption, Tennyson.
Perfect. Caption his name and he's good to go.
Yes. And then if they're like, hey, Tennyson, was this person because of you? If my name's on it, sure was.
That's right. So yeah,
But they live in Perth, Australia. That's weird.
Yeah, they're going to be asking you like, that's my
Tennyson's-
friend Ben.
Yeah, that's
Tennyson's-
my friend
yeah,
Ben I met on the radio.
That's
exactly.
right.
Exactly.
right.
I love it.
I love that you are. How old are you?
18. I turned 19 this December.
Okay.
Nice.
Are you a senior in high school?
I am.
Okay. I love that you're so young and you're so passionate about something. It's a great thing. We have so many great kids that come through here, and it seems like all of you are passionate about what you do. And we love to see that. And I think you represent Wright City and McCurtain County. I think you represent as well. So.
And that's something I always try to do, because I've seen, for instance, one of my really close friends, his sister was a state officer. One of my former advisors was a state officer. And one girl, her dad taught at Wright City, Mr. Lester. His daughter, Anna, was a national officer. She was the last one to be a national officer from our school. And it was 16 years that I finally got to end.
That's awesome.
That's
That
good.
time.
Yeah, that says a lot for Wright City Public Schools. I love that.
Yes, it does.
All right. Is there anything else you want to talk to us about, Tennyson?
No, man.
I'd like for you to give a shout out to friends or family that may be watching or listening that have helped you get to where you are today.
I would like to give a shout out to Miss Alford. I know you're in class right now, and I don't know if you're watching, but thank you for supporting me. And to my mom, my Nana, and the rest of my family, thank y'all for always supporting me. And my FCCLA family, I appreciate y'all for supporting me throughout this journey.
Awesome.
That's
Awesome.
right.
We do have your mom. We do have your mom in the chat on TikTok.
Of
She
course.
says, "Proud mama right here."
Aww.
I love that. I love that.
There
And
she is.
we had a couple of commenters on TikTok. One said, "I love his voice. He should do commercials for y'all." So we may need you to do a couple
Yeah, we're
commercials
going to
for-
have you come back.
Hey, I'll gladly come back any day.
Awesome. Awesome. Tennyson, it's been a pleasure.
It has been a pleasure to be here this morning.
I hope to get a report back when you do all the big things that you do.
Yes,
So-
I'm very social media,
Okay.
and so I will definitely be posting all about Capital Leadership. I'm going to Anaheim for
Cool.
our Fall
Cool.
Leadership Institute, October 22nd through the 25th. So I'll post about that. Capital Leadership, the 15th through the 19th.
Perfect.
And then my next big event will be in New York this February, and we'll go and we'll meet with some of our sponsors and prepare for our National Leadership Conference.
Wow. You're going to be well traveled before you end high school.
Yes, I know. And then this summer I get to go back to Washington, D.C. So it's just one of those things of, man, you really are putting some miles on that car.
You are, and it's amazing. It's
Yes.
wonderful. Like I said, especially at such a young age, for them to be so
Yeah.
passionate.
These
about
experiences you're getting,
Yeah.
you can't match them.
No.
For sure.
We
Well,
go
thank
to
you so
college?
much.
Yes, I am.
something. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Do you have a plan already where?
I'm thinking about Northeastern State University. in
Okay.
Tahlequah.
Okay. All right. Then.
thinking about, I want to do elementary education and sociology. I
Oh,
want to double major, and then I want to get 2 master's degrees as well.
That's what I'm talking about. I think you could do it.
you got a motivated young one here.
Yeah, I
Tiff.
know. I think you could do it.
I want to do my master's. I want to do 1 in reading to where I can become a reading interventionist, and then 1 in school counseling.
I
where
don't
can
even know.
eventually do
I have no clue what that is.
What
I
is a
feel
reading
dumb.
intervention?
So
I have no
for
idea.
people that struggle with reading in like an elementary school,
Okay.
they go see a reading interventionist.
That's awesome.
How
And
cool
then
is
they
that?
help prepare kids and work with them on their speech.
Okay.
And with their reading, it's kind of like a speech pathologist in a sense, but not in a sense. So like Wright City's is Miss Janice Bird, and then we have a math interventionist as well, Sheila Willis, and they both do terrific jobs with everything.
Awesome.
That's cool. You'll make it. You'll be there. I know you will. You got
Yeah.
to drive a motivation.
Exactly. Yeah, you're
A lot of
definitely.
schooling, but it'll be worth it.
That's right.
There you go.
Thank you so much for coming and seeing us.
Thank you
Yes.
for having me.
Don't-
was a
We're glad that
great
you did.
resource.
Since you like the social media, don't escape without us getting a photo
Yeah,
for you.
let's
So
take a
social
photo.
media.
Perfect.
I love it. I love it. All right, we'll be back, folks. We've got Laney J's mashup of the news right after the second of 2 for Tuesday from Randy Hauser. Here's Boots On. You know, everybody around here going out with their boots on these days. You know what I'm saying? Thank you again, Tennyson. It's been a pleasure.
It's been my pleasure.
Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J Live. Good morning.